Hi everybody. I know I haven't made a video in almost 2 months, and I have a vlog channel. I will link that down below, but there's a reason why I haven't made a video, nor did I have the stamina to make the video, nor sit here. But I'm finally back, and I am doing a Native American tag. I'm sorry I'm not using my regular camera. My regular camera died, so I'm just using the front-facing camera of my phone. So I'm kind of sorry it's kind of blurry. And the purpose of this video is I am doing a Native American tag that was brought up upon from Darlene, who I follow on Instagram, whose name is Don Odom, and her YouTube name is that the Onov girl. I'll show you her page real quick. So that's her page right there. And that's who I'm taking her questions from. So, first question. Are you full Native American? 100%, 4 out of 4, full-blooded Native American. 2. What tribe or tribes are you? I am pretty sure all Navajo. Dene. 3. Traditional or non-traditional? I tend to lean towards the traditional side. I have been raised like that since I was a kid, since I can remember. So I do participate in various ceremonies and rarely, but do ceremonial dances. But I'm traditional. I do keep my traditional beliefs, but I do live in a modern world. But not saying I'm a total traditionalist. So I kind of live both worlds, but more this way, I guess you can say. 4. What tribes are you mistaken for? I don't think I've ever really been mistaken for another tribe. Not that I have known of. Besides being Navajo, the next closest tribe to us is being Hopi, and there's a stereotype if you're Hopi, you tend to be on the shorter side. And that's not me. I'm not on the short side. And so that doesn't really apply to me being Hopi, and nor do I hear about, oh, are you this or that? And yeah, more of the questions lean to, are you Asian or are you Filipino? Are you Chinese and this and that? I don't really see that after I watch various things, but yeah, I don't really get mistaken for being another Native American tribe than being Asian. So, yeah. 5. Which tribe do you embrace the most? Like I said, I don't really get mistaken for being Native American. So, a different tribe, sorry. So obviously the tribe I do embrace is being Navajo. That's about it. 6. How was it growing up with different tribes? Well, for me, since I was born up to probably about at least beginning of my adolescence, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona, and so being Native American wasn't that common, I guess you can say, as if I lived near or on the res. That being said, I was probably throughout I stayed in the whole one school system from kindergarten to 6th grade. I stayed in that whole same school system, and there was probably only 2 or 3 Navajos. That's about it the whole time I was there, besides my sister. And so I can't really speak for saying growing up with other people, because I grew up around different cultures and ethnicities and nationalities. So I can't really say. And actually, in my school, I actually grew up more around Hispanics and Bosnians, because at the time, I guess, or in that area anyways, we had more refugees at the time. So I can't really talk about that. And when it came to junior high and high school, I did move towards a border town, or I did move to border town. And a border town is a town that's just outside of a reservation. And so by that time I moved there, I was more tolerant of everybody's cultures and whatnot, to each their own, basically. So I can't really speak for saying it was different, it was hard, it was weird, or I was just tolerant. I'm like, go ahead, do your thing, I guess. 7, do I wear traditional clothing? On a daily basis, no. When it comes to maybe having a ceremony or special occasions, I will wear my traditional clothing, and traditional clothing could be varied from like a woven rug dress to some very nice button up like velveteen or very plain shirt with the long skirt and some moccasins and jewelry and our hair up in its CF, which is a bun, a navel bun. I would show you, like, I have my yarn for my bun right here, but my hair is too thin to put up a bun, so it's like a very small bun. I really want to show you, but I will show you a picture that I did use for a dance history final I did have to dress up for, because I was talking about Navajo ceremonial dances, and here I am wearing a rug dress that was woven by one of my grandmothers, and a concho belt, a squash blossom necklace, and some wrap up moccasins that apparently I cannot wrap up myself, but my boyfriend had to do. So that's one of the traditional outfits I have worn. And I've worn that same dress at my high school graduation and when I graduated from undergrad last year. So yeah. And number 8. Any famous people from your tribes? The majority of the famous people in our tribes tend to be athletes. One I really know when I was younger was Nota Begay, a pro golfer. And now even more recently is another golfer by the name of Ricky Fowler. I was not aware of that until my parents told me so. So he's one of them. He's younger. And the other one is, Jacoby Ellsbury. And so he is part Navajo too. Otherwise, there's a few actresses and actors, but they made it maybe a small movie or one Hollywood hit. That's about it. But famous people. There's some comedians. I know they're very well known in the Navajo community, but I'm not sure about the whole general. It's a good question. I haven't really looked upon that. Number 9. Do I dance in powwows? No. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, like it's a bad thing, but I just haven't really felt interested in doing so. Maybe when I was like 3 or 4, I thought I could be a fancy shawl dancer or a jingle dress dancer. That's about it. But after that, my family alone, they're not my maternal and paternal side of family, nor my grandmother or grandfather's side really participated in powwow dancing. they're more into their own beliefs, or Navajo traditional dancing, healing dancing, ceremonial dancing. That's about it, but powwow. Sorry, Charlie. Number 10. What makes being Native American so beautiful? I don't know how to answer that question. It kind of sounds ethnocentric, I guess. I can state a few things about being Native American. It's kind of stereotypical saying you feel close to the earth, but especially being Navajo, where resources aren't that very common, like electricity or running water, you have to deal with what you have. When I was younger, I know that both, like at my grandmother's, we didn't have electricity, but we had running water, and at my grandfather's, we had electricity, but no running water, so you had to deal with what you had, and it just made you appreciate everything. You just had to appreciate what you have. And you just kind of feel closer to Mother Earth and Father Sky, I guess. And being Native American, there's stereotypes, and I think one of the beautiful things of being Native American is that if you can prove those stereotypes wrong, I don't know, there's many things. I'd like to answer this question, but I don't want to be ethnocentric at all. That's about it. To each your own, everyone's beautiful, basically. You just have to be tolerant of others. And number 11, how do I feel about Native American Heritage Month? Why just 1 month? Why can't it be the whole year? Why can't it be the rest of your life? Nor am I saying that you have to press people about, oh, I'm Native American, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I just have a belief in being your own individual and being tolerant of others, basically. So, I don't really like Heritage Month per se. I'd just rather have a person express how they feel for the rest of their life and be their own individual and be tolerant of others. So, yeah. We'll see what's in that next tag video I do. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of sleepy right now. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning and I just couldn't sleep. I've been watching videos, and so we'll see what the next one is about. Sorry, I should go sleep. Okay, bye. Thanks.